Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. Today we are here with some Sea of Thieves. If you guys don't know what Sea of Thieves is, it's kind of it's a pirate game where you go out try to find treasure. And at the current moment, there's not much to it because it's kind of in a beta. There's scale tests going on right now to get the servers working for the full game release, which I believe it comes out the 24th of this month, but I probably have that totally wrong. But yeah, we're gonna be checking it out today, guys. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this. I have made a video on this before when it was in closed beta, but I want to get back onto it because I really dig this game. Now we get to pick our character, and I think I'm going to go with this guy, just to do it. He's pretty cool. I think, did I get it? Yeah, there we go. He does his little thing. So what do we want to choose? We're going to be by ourselves today. We won't have a crew. We'll sail alone and set sail, and we'll load into the game. Now again, the game's pretty much basic at its core. So you go around and you find treasure, and yeah, and then you bring the treasure in and you sell the treasure chest that you got. And sometimes these missions can go for a while. Like you might have to go to 5 different islands and get a bunch of different chests. And so it's kind of dangerous because another player's boat could come, try to sink you, steal your stuff. Especially playing alone, going on an island and searching for loot while another ship is coming up and you don't even have a clue that they're there. It gets interesting, but I will try to edit this video a little bit more. I know sailing's not the funnest, so I'll try to make it a little more interesting than last one. Last episode of this, at least, I showed like everything because I wanted to pretty much show off the full potential of the game. So for now, we're just gonna edit it up and make it some fun. Try to get the action in. So I will see you guys once we're actually loaded into the game. Alright guys, so it looks like we are into the game, and hopefully, let's actually check my settings real quick. If you guys want to see the settings, I'll show you. These are the controls. You can pause that whenever you want. You can play with the controller, I guess. All this different stuff. Field of view. I think it actually saved my stuff from last time. My settings. So, we should be good with everything. And let's walk outside and check it out. So we're on a different island than we were last time, I believe. It's a little bit different, as you can see. And that's my ship all the way down there. So we spawned up here at the, I don't know what you'd call that, like the bar. So we have to make our way all the way down. And oh wait, have I? Oh yeah, there is ladders in the game. Totally forgot about that. Oh, and we're probably, yeah, we'll take a little falling damage. And currently you can see I only have 2 weapons. And I believe, is this my equipment spot? Do I have my guns here? That's the question. I don't think I do. I'm kind of forgetting the controls a little bit. There we go. Is this where I can get my guns? I believe it reset my guns in all of it. So let's see what she has in her stock. Let's do that. So we have to actually click the enter button. So we have 0 coin on us. So yeah, it did reset all our money, and we only have a pistol on us. You can only carry, I believe, 2 weapons on you at a time now. So it's a little bit different, and it's interesting, I guess. I don't know if we can talk to this lady. Oh, we can talk to her now? If you're looking to do business, seek out other shopkeepers. I'm awaiting shipments. All right. So she'll probably be someone you can talk to later. But here's our boat. And as you can see, it's green. I wish you can probably, in the full game, I'm guessing you're going to be able to change colors, change everything, change what the sails look like. But we actually didn't grab a quest. I just realized that. So if we want to grab a quest, we got to find the quest guy. I'm not totally sure his name, but we'll see it right here when we get up to him. Let's walk. Okay, Herbert the Hoarder. So we talked to him. We got to browse his offers, and he'll probably have a free one for us. As you can see, a swag plundered by the lowly grande prestone or whatever. Let's accept that. Alright, there we go. Beautiful.
See you again.
Alright, awesome. So we pretty much, where is it? Here. Wait, did we not get it? We should have a map. Oh wait, we have to vote for it on the boat. My bad. Alright, so we don't have the map yet. We have to vote for it on the boat. So we will hop onto the boat and pretty much start setting sail. And I'll actually show you guys how we're going to set sail and everything if you guys have... Oh, or wonder how that works. So, yeah. Alright guys, so we're just going to head onto the boat. You can just jump onto it right there. Click F, climb the ladder, get onto the boat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You can look, the game's really, really good looking. It just really looks good. But how do we set sails? So pretty much what we got to do is we have to set the length of the sail. So we'll just drop the sails. And then you set the angle of them dependent on the wind. You can see the wind, it's going that way. And then you have to open up your anchor. But for now, we are actually going to be heading into... Oh, and there's cannonballs. You have to patch stuff, depending if you get shot or not. But here, we have to propose our voyage, so we're going to propose it and then vote for it. I'm the only one on the ship, so it'll automatically pop up. And then we look what island we have to go to. So, you take a good look at the island, and hopefully the volume's not too loud of the game. It shouldn't be. But we look at this island, and we have to find it. So, remember what that looks like. Let's see... Alright, I think I got it in my head. It shouldn't be too far since it's a beginner kind of thing. I believe this is it. Yes, this is it. So we have to pretty much just go straight, actually. We literally just have to go straight. So that's how you find the island you're going to go to. So now that we know we have to go straight, all we have to do is really lift the anchor. And on these small boats, it's really easy to lift the anchor, so that's really nice. And boom, we're off. But you can see we're going opposite the wind, so we're going to have to kind of adjust the angle of the sails the best we can. And that'll catch the most wind at that angle. As you can see, it's coming straight at us, so there's not much we can do. But that should be the island right there. But if you look past the island, you can see thunderstorms, I believe. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is some lightning. And that's actually storms. So we're kind of heading into a storm, and storms can actually flood your ship. They can mess you up, and that is the island we're going to head to, so that's perfect. But you can see the water starting to get choppier. It's interesting, and I mean, the game, again, looks really nice. But, yeah, so now we're just heading straight towards this island, and I will see you guys once we reach it. Alright guys, so one thing I did want to show you is, I actually, once you hit these rougher waves, it doesn't matter if your ship is pointed in the right direction. It'll end up moving by itself because, I mean, the waves push you around. You can see the waves are going from, like, the right of my screen over to the left. Like, if we follow that wave, it's going that way. So, the waves are pushing me towards the left, so I have to counter that with my steering. So, there's always a difficulty in it. You know, when you're playing alone too, you have to adjust the sails, you have to actually steer your ship, you have to figure out where you're going. It's kind of hard, but it makes it fun. And also, I forgot, as you know, as a solo player, you can kind of just look down here and see where you're going, which is nice about the solo ships. So this is the island we're going to be heading to, and it looks like we are heading into a storm. You can see the lightning up there, actually. So this is the island we need to go to, and if we open up our map, you can see that X is in the top left, so we got to look for those outlay of rocks, and then we'll be right there. And hopefully the game isn't too loud as well, but you can see the water's a little bit clearer after this part, so we should be perfect. And there are some skeletons on here. So we'll lower the anchor. Perfect, perfect. And then one thing I like to do is I like to look out for ships or anything that looks like a ship. So if we kind of look around right now, do we see anything that might resemble? Those are just the outlying islands. We should be good. And I wonder if you can still do this. I'm terrible at it, never mind. I don't know if before they had these fish. I don't think they did, so they might have added that. I haven't played this in a while. I haven't played for the last couple scale tests, so it's interesting. But where are we at the current moment? Oh, I missed. No. There we go. We hit him once. There's going to be skeletons on here, so we do have to kind of be careful. But one thing, you can find these barrels around, and you can actually take like wooden planks and stuff, which is always a help. Where is the skeleton? There he is. We're actually going to have to fight these little dudes, so. Well, best way to do it is do like these power attacks. And there's a few of them in front of me. I can go through all of them pretty much, and they're all dead. So, yeah, that's probably the best move you can do. As you can see, there's actually a ship right there. Oh, whoa. We're back on our ship? I guess we're back on our ship. Not sure what just happened. We still are at the right place, right? I think we are, right? Hold on. Let's check. Yeah, we're at the right place. I don't know why I just teleported back to my ship. That is weird, to say the least. I don't know if that's a bug. But where was that ship we just saw? I think it was over in this direction, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. You can see that's one of the big ships. That can have quite a few players on it, but they have their lanterns on, so they're really easy to see. Now, I think the outlying rocks are right here. Like that make that L. Yeah, this is looking like it. So if we open this up, we have to go between these two rocks. So it should be right here. So we take our shovel out. There we go, we got it. And we just have to shovel it up and pick it up, and we're set. Now this isn't one of the good chests. There's a bunch of different kind of chests that are worth more, worth less. Just depends. There's crying chests that will flood your ship as they... Oh, and that ship's starting to move. Hopefully they don't see me. My ship is faster than those big ships. Actually, no, it's not. But it's not faster. The big ships are faster. Obviously, they have more sails and whatnot. But my ship is more nimble, I guess. So if I were to go up along, like, this rock in front of me, you see, past my boat, I could turn right around it, and they would have to, like, I don't know how to explain it, go, like, way... They would end up going way further around the rock. My ship can turn a lot better than theirs. Where was that ship? Is that heading towards me? No, it looks like it's going the opposite way of me, so... Perfect. I don't believe we have any more voyages, so we're probably... Yeah, we're gonna have to go get more voyages, so we're gonna have to hand this chest in. Where'd I put the chest? Right there. Alright. And again, we know where that closest spot is we need to head to. It's just gonna be directly southeast. Ooh. So let's just head southeast and let's get there. Alright guys, so we landed the ship at the outpost, but as you can see we are on the dock. And one thing you gotta check when you hit into stuff is if you are sinking. But it looks like we're fine. So we should be good. I don't think... Oh. We're still moving. Alright, hold on. I don't want to get any holes while we're sinking. Yeah, I tried to do like a maneuver so we land right on this dock. It's actually really hard to like get really close to them. I think we're fine though, so let's just grab our chest quick. Even if we are sinking, we should be back in time. Oh, our ship's moving. Alright, perfect. Wait, is that going away? No, I have an anchor down, so it should settle. Is water getting in there? I don't see any water, so we should be good. So let's bring this onto the island. This is the island we actually started on. So we know the guys over here that we can sell it to. Alright, so yeah, that whole thing just went down. But now we're going to sell our chest here. You come up to them, you click F. Beautiful. So we got some gold, as you can see, 227. So we'll talk to this guy again, browse what else he has, and he'll have another one. So we'll take that, and we'll do that one as well. And hopefully, during this quest, we might get a little more action. Alright guys, so we're back. I just had to do something really quick, but I mean to you it's just a cut. But we do have our quest, right? We have to go to the boat to activate that, obviously. So we'll go do that. Now this quest is probably going to be a little bit harder, seeing as it's the second chest we have. Or quest. Wow, I can't even speak. And I'm pretty sure the fish have been added in, because I don't think they were swimming around before. Which kind of adds a nice little element to it. I'll be honest, guys, I have yet to run into a shark. Oh, and here's all my stuff. See, you can only hold 2 things on you. This isn't very good. But neither is the sniper. The blunderbuss is probably the best bet. Just because it does more work, I guess. We could do that in a sniper. and deal with the skeletons pretty easily, but the sword just takes so many of them out so easily to where it's probably just worth using the sword. But let's hop into this next voyage and do this one. So let's check where we have to go. I can't forget what that looks like. That's like really obvious. Here it is. Alright, so where do we have to go? As you can see, we have to go pretty much southwest. So we'll come around this rock, or this island we're on, rock, and we'll go southwest. A little more south than west, but southwest in general. And I mean, we can always switch our direction as we travel. So we'll come around this whole entire rock. So we'll push this to the right, and then do this, bring up this, and we'll be on our way. Alright guys, we've made it around the rocks, so now we pretty much just have to head straight. As you can see, I'm maybe a little more left, but we should be good. We should be heading in the proper direction, and it looks like that's probably the island we're headed to. Looks quite, yeah, that should be the island we're heading to, so let's flatten this out a little bit. Maybe even a little bit to the right, because you can see the waves are pushing us this way. And yeah, we're set. Also, I want to show you guys one thing. You can actually get up into the crow's nest. I know most of you guys probably know this, but it's always cool to get up here and just check out the area. And I believe if you hit the bell, sharks will kind of come around your boat. Not as you're moving, but in general. And you feel really high up here. I feel like I'm really high up, which is kind of cool. I don't see any signs of boats around. That is a skeleton base, which is going to have a lot more chests in it and more skeletons in it once the full game releases, apparently. So that'll be awesome. And we are heading kind of away from the storm, kind of side by side. It looks like it's heading towards us, so we might get stuck in that. But that should be the island we're heading to, which is awesome. And if you see those seagulls right there, below them is a broken down ship. That'll sometimes have chests in it or supplies in it, and it's always good to stop by that and check it out. You have to swim down through this broken ship and everything, and it's kind of cool. Sometimes there's sharks. I think I've only dealt with like one shark before, and it wasn't even close to me. So I would love to get more interaction with sharks, but we'll see how that goes as it happens. But let's just make our way to our island. Alright guys, so we've made it to the island. As you can see, it's actually really small. But we're going to try the sword thing. And it still works, actually. So if you lunge with the sword off your boat at the right time, you can actually get that like boost like you just saw. So we know that's the big rock right there. This is the island of itself, so we know. Alright, the chest is going to be right here, boys. Perfect. This is actually a really small island, so it's really easy. Some of these islands actually get quite big, so it's always interesting. But this should be the chest. Perfect. Again, it's just one of those simple chests. It'll still be worth like an okay amount, but nothing crazy. Let's pick this thing up. And what is this? It's nothing. You can see there's stuff here that we can probably pick up, but we don't really need anything. That storm does look like it's getting closer to me, so you might want to be quick here. It's annoying as a solo player to deal with a storm just for the fact that they can flood your boat, and you have to be like careful with the buckets. The one thing is, if you're in a storm while you're at an island trying to find a chest, as a solo player, like for me, I'm always so worried about my ship sinking or flooding because of the storm. That's just one thing, especially if I have a lot of chests on it. Now, in the full game's release, they're probably going to allow for custom sails, the flag up top, maybe custom ship colors, whatever. The front thing will probably be custom. That looks really cool, though. I feel like there's going to be so much more to it when it fully releases. There's going to be a crack and all of that. It sounds like a lot of stuff that they're adding, and that's always really nice. Again, though, we are already done with this voyage, so we're just going to head back to the outpost, and, yeah. Alright, guys, as we approach the island, I wanted to talk a little bit about this game. So, I realize it is a scale test and they're going to add more to the game, but obviously at the current moment, I've actually just went on a little hunt to try to find some ships, and I really couldn't find any other players. And I know it's a scale test, so there might not even be that many people in this server or whatever. But one of the things that this game kind of does lack is running into players. It's kind of rare unless you're really like actually searching for players. And I know in the full game they plan to do a lot more like cooperative stuff. Like, so you go find the Kraken. You might need a few other crews to help, and you won't all be fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? But at the current moment, there's not any of that, so that's one of the things to look forward to. Obviously, I don't really have any friends who play Xbox or who even know about this game, so playing with anybody's kind of not gonna happen. I mean, I could join a crew and play with some people, but again, my mic is like broken on this game for some reason. Let's actually sell this chest. How much did we get? I actually can't see. No money popped up. And that probably will happen throughout the scale test. Oh, there we go. I think it was 227, but we're probably just going to keep getting these until we level up slowly as we hand in stuff. But for now, we're going to end the video, but I want to just talk a little bit about it. So, yeah, again, at the current moment, the game, it's not dull, but there's just not much interaction with other players. And, I mean, again, it is scale test. They don't have a lot of the stuff they're adding to the game where being, you know, cooperative with other players or fighting other players is going to be huge, where there might be, like, a event going down somewhere and a bunch of players will end up going to that event because there'll be good loot there, but then you'll end up having to fight these other players to get the loot. Stuff like that. To fight the Kraken, you're going to have to join each other and help each other out fighting the Kraken. Stuff like that, which I think is going to be super awesome. But obviously it's not in the current, you know, meta of the game. That's why, you know, hopping onto the scale test, I wasn't too interested, but I did want to just get another video out on this game before it went, you know, fully live. I believe we have till Sunday to play this scale test. This should be the last scale test as well. But yeah, I just want to get this video out, show you guys a little more Sea of Thieves. I find it pretty interesting, and I might be getting it when it releases, but we'll have to see. I might want to watch a little, you know, gameplay before I fully invest in it. But I feel like this would be a really fun game to play. But that storm is coming in, so we probably should end the episode soon. And you actually, I believe they've updated the game quite a bit. As you look up at the sky, you can see the northern lights, I guess. This wasn't in the closed beta, so you know you can already see all the stuff they're starting to implement slowly. And you know, in the end, the game should be just really fun. It'll be really fun to watch as well. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, you know, showed off a little Sea of Thieves. And I will see you guys all in the next one. So, peace out, boys.